Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Travel King Guy here, and today we are in Washington D.C. down at the District Wharf, and this is part of our series on just great places to hang out at in D.C. And this is a great place for lunch, dinner, brunch, especially on the weekends. Definitely a weekend spot here. So here we go. Okay, there you go. District Wharf. Okay, so we're gonna walk around to the waterfront of the wharf. Okay, so as you can see, there's lots of restaurants out here, just a ton of restaurants. This is really, come to DC, this is a great place to have brunch, great place just to, brunch, dinner, anything, anywhere to eat. Here, there are shops here also. And the other great thing about this is really like year round, even when it's chilly out, there's something to do out here. All right, as you can see, there's boating out here also. There's the dock your boats. Okay, also, great thing about this area is this is actually close to a lot of monuments, but it's also, this is considered south of the mall. Okay, but however, the way it's situated is like if you came to DC just to visit different monuments, you probably would never find this place unless you was specifically looking for it. But it's pretty surprising how close it is. I mean, it's about I'd say a 10-minute, at the most, 10-minute Uber ride from being at the mall. Okay, anybody here doing cherry blossom season, it's literally like, a walking distance from where the cherry blossoms are. But again, you would never know it, because of the way it's situated. You can see lots of boats are docked out here. A lot of these people, they live here year round on their boats. Okay, there's a guy there, just out living their life out here. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see in the distance, but you can see there's people out there canoeing. Okay, so we're gonna take a little walk around there a little bit again. Now right now it's after brunch, so it's not a lot of people out. It's actually the middle of the day, hottest time of the day, so you're not going to see too many people out and about eating. But if you come here at 11 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to have a hard time even finding a spot to eat out here. But I mean, you'll find it. You may just have to have a little wait out there. Okay. Yeah, more boats. Okay, so let's keep walking. Again, like I said, plenty of places to eat. Even the Ben & Jerry's out here. Lots of seafood places also. Seafood, steak, those kind of places.
Let's try the Irish first.
Okay, I have eaten here at Hank's before. I can't remember what I had. I believe I had the fish, but it was very nice. The fish was very delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on walking. Okay, so when we walk out here on this pier and look at the action out here on the water. Okay, so you see, if you just want to come out and just kind of chill, you got swings out here. I mean, again, the only thing about this time of day, and it's the hottest time of the day, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on an August Sunday. Okay, lots of wildlife out here. Like some little grass islands, I guess the National Park Service or whoever's in charge out here, they probably put these out here just to add to the foliage out here. Okay, we keep walking further out on the pier. Okay, so if you're here, you want to take a canoe out here. Take a canoe on the Potomac. This is the spot. Okay, this is where you'll pick one up with boat launch. Okay, so here we go. This is out on the pier at the DC Wharf. I'm gonna just fall back a little bit, and you see what's there. So these are all apartments, condos, and hotels. These are buildings you see there. Okay, and all this was pretty much has been building up in the last 10 years. If you've been here 10 years ago or nothing, you wouldn't really have seen all this. So we got a little sculpture here. All right, and so what you see out across the river there, that is West Potomac Park. Also, the locals call it Haynes Point. Okay, and that's another nice Sunday afternoon place to go and just, take a little drive, take a walk, ride your bike, even take a run. And that part there, also this leads back to the National Mall. It's right here. And on the other side of this park, and I'm gonna see every now and then you may see an airplane fly over, but the National Airport, Reagan National Airport, is right on the other side of this park over here. Okay, so definitely on a Sunday afternoon is definitely another nice spot to come to. More hotels, condos, and apartments there. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking. And then the other thing, if you can imagine, spring, like in the evening, when it's cooled down a little bit, it's a nice place just to come swing on the swings, just enjoy yourself, especially after a nice dinner. Maybe some paddle boards, so you can do paddle boards or just canoe out there. Okay, more boats out here.
I feel bad for her.
Okay, so this is the District Wharf. Okay, so we're gonna keep on walking through here, so just so you can get a sense of what else is here. And so here's the thing about, like, you see all these cars riding around. So what I can tell you is, in terms of street parking, I would say forget about it. There is some street parking, but for the most part, those cars never move. You'll be an hour or more just looking for a parking space on the street. So I would recommend, if you're here, just go ahead and park. There's plenty of parking underground. There's lots of underground parking. That's where I always park when I come down here. It's just save you lots of time and frustration. So having to worry about, just trying to chase down some parking space out here. All right, so one other thing I could tell you about this place down here is, what was here before, really was nothing here before. It was maybe a restaurant, maybe, maybe two. It wasn't that many, but really wasn't, other than a couple of restaurants down here. And yeah, it was these boat docks down here. Okay, and even like that pier was not there. And it was just, you could just walk along here and, see those boats and, a few restaurants, but that was it. And, like I said, over the past 10 years, they just really opened up, really developed this area, put all these restaurants here. Okay, there you go, some Thai, Filipino, and Korean food.
We right here by the Wharf, walking because we got on the water taxi.
Yeah, I see lots of people out there, right there, waiting for some event out there. I'm sure it's some kind of show, music. Oh, this is the Anthem. The Anthem is a music venue. This crowded house, I guess that's who they're coming to see.
Yeah.
Do a little Anthem, DC. Just looking out here, I can see looks like a water taxi entrance out here, I believe. Let's see here. Okay, so there we go. It's a water taxi there. So the water taxi, if you want to go anywhere, for example, you can go over to Old Town Alexandria. Actually, that says Alexandria on there. We're going to do a tour of Old Town Alexandria pretty soon. So that's like another place to go there. Okay, also just looking across here, you see all these people over here in line. They're in the same line to get into the Anthem. So this is definitely, if you're not driving, even if you're driving, but you want to go to Old Town, which, and for those who don't know, we're in DC. Old Town Alexandria is across the Potomac. Okay, so what that is, so driving, it will probably be about a good 20, 25 minutes drive from here. So I'm not sure how long this this particular water taxi is going to take, but definitely should not be, that long getting there. And, just save you convenience of having to drive over. As you can see, this is just about the dock here. Okay, and as this comes in, this other water taxi over here is about to leave. All right, so we're gonna keep on walking. On over here is where I can see. So we passed this a minute ago, but just so you can see, here's where you in sightseeing tour for the water taxi. So this is where you'll, I guess, buy your ticket for the water taxi. Up here. Okay.
You never see her? Oh, I see her.
Again, places to eat. So if you want something, don't want to spend a lot of money, you just want to enjoy yourself. See, it's a Shake Shack right here. Okay, so here's another tour that you can take. There's a sailboat tour right here, still here on the wharf. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna keep on walking. Okay, so I know you said, I've been saying this is the wharf, okay, but there's restaurants here, but we haven't seen any real seafood, and I'm about to take you there, where, this is a long time DC place, this part of the wharf that's down here, and this is where a lot of people come, to get their seafood. They want crabs, fish, lobster, or shrimp. This is where they come. All right, so this is it, the real DC Wharf. In terms of this is where you want to come, grab your seafood to go. If you get something like shrimp, you can actually get it cooked here. Okay, come here certain times of year. For example, say you come Thanksgiving, those types of times. I mean, it's actually you had to stand in line out here. There would be so many people out here. All right, see the crabs over there, still alive. And one thing about here is, even though we are in DC, I can tell you, Maryland crabs is a really big thing for anyone who lives in DC. It's a huge thing. People like, especially in the summertime. In the summertime, a lot of people come out here and they want to, like weekends, summertime, they don't go through the weekend without having their crabs. Okay, and the Maryland crabs, to be precise. Okay, so folks, that is it. That is the Wharf, DC, been officially named District Wharf. Okay, and to know what part of the city this is Southwest DC. And it is just a few minutes from the mall, but like I said, if you was coming to the, if you were at the mall, you would never really see this place unless you asked for it specifically. It's not really in the corner, it's just in a spot that normally you just wouldn't run across it unless you was looking for it. Okay, but like I said, you're in town, you're in DC on the weekends, a Saturday, a Sunday, and you're looking for a nice place to have brunch, this is definitely the spot. But one of the spots, DC has lots of spots for brunch, but this is one of the really nice spots you want to come to. Again, like I said, we're, this is after 4 o'clock. It's probably about 4:30, 4:45 about now. So, because it's kind of late, I mean, it's like at this point, they're probably changing over for dinner. And again, it's the middle of the day, hottest time of the day, so you won't see a ton of people out here. I know I say you saw enough, but you're not going to see a lot like people at 11 o'clock where there was basically brunch time, so you're not going to see that. So see this little monument here. This is the main Lobsterman, basically about the state of Maine. Some of the holy stands you can see. Alright folks, so what I want to do now is show you how this looks from the opposite side. And right now I am over across the river at West Potomac Park. And this is where we were just at, what you're looking at. So this is the pier over at the wharf. What you're looking at, that's the Ben & Jerry's over there. Boats is docked out there. even if you ever venture over on this side, the other thing I want to show you is this is a whole different adventure on this side. This is where a lot of people go bike riding at. And also on this side there's a putt-putt golf. So this is a place where you can bring the kids to. Actually, a lot of people come here like on the first date. It's a proper place for a first date. Yeah. And if you're not into putt-putt golf, you're into real golf. There's actually a golf course back here. I'm not sure if it's 9 or 18 holes. I believe it's 9 holes, but I'll check just to verify. Okay, and there's a little cafe over here also at the golf range. Well, not golf. There's a golf range. You just want to go out there and hit a few balls, or hit on a putting green, or like I said, there's a full golf course